every day, having a small model library with appliances can be very handy. You don't need 50 oven models, but 5 or 6 ovens, 2 or 3 microwaves, 4 or 5 cooker hoods can really save your time, and you can spend more time on other things like lighting, render settings, or something else. There are always demanding clients, and they will always ask for specific oven model, for specific cooker hood, or specific microwave model, and in that case you will have a new model in your library. So let's get started and create our oven. So we have our box 60 by 60, and we can isolate that and convert that to editable poly. Select these edges, hit connect, 2 segments, and pinch them, something like that. Now select these edges, hit connect, 1 segment, 0 pinch, and push these edges up by 20 centimeters. Okay, now we can select these polygons and detach them. Okay, now select these and also detach. Now isolate this part and select these 2 edges and bridge them, and then with border select these 2 borders and cap. Okay, now select these parts and we can select these 2 edges, bridge them, these 2 bridge, and with borders cap these top holes. Okay, now select these edges. I'm selecting the loop by double clicking on edge and delete them. Now cap and select these 4 edges, hit connect, 2 segments, and pinch them. 50 will be okay. And select these edges, 1 segment, 0 pinch, and push these edges up a bit, something like that. Now select these polygons and detach them, and that will be our screen. Now isolate that with Alt Q, bridge, select borders and cap. Okay, now select this object, these edges, and bridge them, and border again and cap. Now I will use cut from graphite modeling tools. You can bring up and hide this menu with this button here, and with cut tool, cut from here to here, from here to here. Same thing on the other side. Okay, now select, undo, select these edges, these, and Control backspace to delete them. Now Control A to select all edges and chamfer them by 0.1 centimeters and with 3 segments. Okay, now select our screen, chamfer again 0.1 with 3 segments. Now select our doors and select this polygon and push it in by 0.4, and select all edges, chamfer 0.2 with 3 segments. Okay, and now these 2 parts, select all edges, 0.2 centimeters, and 3 segments. Okay, now we need to create handle for our doors. Alt Q to isolate this object, and we will create a cylinder here. Okay, let's change the radius to 1 centimeter and height to 5, 1 segment and 10 sides, 50 centimeters. Okay, and let's select these 2 objects, go to hierarchy panel, affect pivot point only and center to object. Now rotate this cylinder 90 degrees and align it with this box here. Zoom in, we can push that up slightly. Okay, and convert that to editable poly. Now select these words and connect them. Same thing on the other side. Connect, and now select this polygon, also this and this one. Delete, undo. We don't need to delete this one. Delete, select border and cap. Now select these edges, hit connect with 2 segments and pinch them. 85. Okay, and now zoom in, select this polygon and this one and extrude them by 2 centimeters, and we can delete these polygons. Okay, now select these 2 edges and connect them with 2 segments and 0 pinch, and connect these words and these, and same thing on the other side. Select and connect these 2 words and these 2. Okay, we will apply turbo smooth to this object, and we need for that few supporting edges. So with Swift Loop tool, I will make a support edge here and one here. And also one here, one here. Okay, and on the other side, one edge here, here. Okay, and last 2 edges. Okay, and now apply turbo smooth. Let's change color to something more visible. Okay, and push that in. Now when we have our oven, we can start working on microwave in the next lesson. Oven. So let's create a cylinder with auto grid turned on. Create a cylinder here. Let's type in dimensions, radius 1.5 and height also 1.5. Okay, let's take a look on position of that handle. On x-axis 185. Okay, same here. And now we can isolate that, convert that to editable poly, delete that back polygon, inset this one by 0.5. Okay, and now let's select a cut tool and cut from here to here, here to here, and one last cut. Okay, and select this loop, chamfer, 0.1 with 3 segments. Okay, and let's apply turbo smooth. Okay, now select all oven parts and group them together. Okay, and we can start with microwave. Convert that to editable poly, select these edges, connect 2 segments and pinch them 90. Okay, one more, connect 1 segment and 0 pinch, and push that up by 10 centimeters. Actually, we can push that even more. Okay, now select these polygons and detach them. Okay, now select these, detach. Okay, now isolate these 2 parts, select these edges, bridge them, and bridge them also. Now with border, select these 2 borders and cap. Let's hide graphite modeling tools for now. Okay, now select our doors, select these edges, bridge, select borders, cap, and let's push this polygon in by 0.4 centimeters. Okay, now select this part and select these edges and control backspace to delete them. Select this border and cap. Now select these edges, hit connect. Now detach these polygons. Okay, and select border, cap, and here same thing, cap. Now let's isolate only this part, select these edges and connect 1 segment, select these 2 polygons and inset them by 2 centimeters and hit by polygon. Okay, and now scale them something like that, and we can detach these polygons by as a clone. Okay, and now select these new polygons, select these edges, hit connect, 5 segments, and chamfer them by 0.05 and hit open chamfer, hit OK, and now apply shell modifier with outer amount 1.75 and collapse that and convert to editable poly. Now select all edges, Control A, chamfer 0.1, 3 segments. Okay, now select this part and let's select this polygon and this one and hit Control on edge, and now we have these inner edges selected, and hit grow and Control backspace, and we can delete this one also. Now select them all, chamfer point, actually let's 0.1 centimeter and 3 segments. Okay, now let's chamfer doors 0.2 and 3 segments. Select these 2 parts, Control A, chamfer 0.2, three segments. Okay, now we can open for a second oven group, select these two parts, copy them, and we can detach them from oven group and close oven group. Now select them and push them up, something like that, and we can select all microwave parts and group them together. Okay. In the next lesson we will model induction hob and cook. So create a cylinder. Okay, isolate that and let's type in dimensions. Radius will be 18.5 and height 87. Okay, we can convert that to editable poly. Select these two polygons and inset them by 0.5 centimeters. Okay, we can inset this top one even more, and with cut tool we will cut from here to here, and one last cut. Okay, and we can create few support edges here. Okay, now select this polygon and extrude that in by 10 centimeters. Hit OK, inset 1 centimeter and hit OK. Now select this ring by selecting this edge here and holding Shift. OK, connect two segments and pinch 95. OK, now select this polygon and extrude it back out by 10 and inset 0.5, hit this plus button and let's inset one more time by 4 centimeters. Okay, now let's select this ring inside and connect once again. Now we can select this edge, hit ring and connect with two segments with 0 pinch. Okay, now with cut we can cut from here to here. Okay, and we need few support edges. Here with Swift loop we will create one here and one here. Let's apply turbo smooth, press F4 to hide wires. Okay, in this case our cooker could have 4 built-in lamps here, and to save some time, let's push that up, we will unhide our ceiling and we will copy one built-in lamp here. So open the group and select these two parts and make a copy and detach that from ceiling group. Open, select them, detach and close ceiling group again. Now select these two new parts and we can group them. Okay, let's hide ceiling again, and let's select the built-in lamp and cooker hood, isolate them, align, zoom in, and we can scale this lamp down. Right click on scale symbol and let's type in 65. Okay, actually let's turn it back to 70. Okay, now we can push that up slightly like that, and now move this lamp 10 centimeters here, make a copy and move it 20 centimeters here, and select them both and shift and rotate 90 degrees. Okay, and we have our cooker hood. Let's group that and name it. Okay, now we can create our induction hob. Create a box, turn on auto grid, and let's type in dimensions. Length will be 52 centimeters, width 91, and height 0.6. Okay, let's select this box here and go to hierarchy panel, affect pivot point, center to object, so we can align them, and do 140, and we can move that over here, something like that. And we need to move our cooker hood again here and place it above induction hob, unhide ceiling for a second and push this down, undo. Okay, we can hide ceiling now. Okay, that's it for this lesson. In the next lesson we will model and you can try to recreate it. I will start by creating a box, and I will center this box by right clicking on these arrows, Alt Q to isolate, and I will type in dimensions 51, 94 and 1 centimeter. Convert that to editable poly and delete this bottom polygon and select this ring, 2 segments, and pinch them 98. Okay, now select this ring, connect one more time, pinch 96, and one more time connect with pinch 88. Okay, and now with swift loop make a loop here. Now select this ring, hit connect, 1 segment, 0 pinch. Extrude in this polygon by 19 centimeters and scale down slightly this polygon. Okay, and now you can select ring by selecting one edge, hold shift and select next edge, and you have ring selection. Hit connect, 2 segments, pinch 85, select this ring, connect one more time, Again, select ring, connect two edges and pinch 98, and one more time, same, connect. Okay, now with Swift loop, create one loop here and select this edge and push this edge down slightly. Okay, we will turbo smooth this object, so we need few support edges, one here, here, one here. We need two support edges here and one more here. Okay, and inside also connect two segments with 85 pinch. Okay, and now select that ring, connect one segment, 0 pinch, and same thing here, connect. Okay, now select this vert and copy x-axis value. Okay, and go to top view. I'm changing viewports by pressing Alt and W on keyboard, and now I will create a cylinder, and let's type in few dimensions: radius 5, height 2 centimeters, height segments 1, and sides 8, 0 on y-axis, and paste x value. Okay, and now we can select these edges, hit inset 7 centimeters, hit the small plus button to apply and add one more, inset, and hit OK. Now go back to top viewport, press with left mouse button here and hold, and then you have this small menu where you can choose type of snaps. I will select this one and I will snap verts to our cylinder. Okay, and last one. Okay, now I can select these polygons and delete them, turn off snaps, shift and drag to add a few more details here. Select this loop, chamfer 1 centimeter, 1 segment, and then select this loop, chamfer, and this time 0.1 centimeter with 2 segments. Okay, and now I will make one ring selection here, hit connect, and slide this edge, actually that loop, down, and I will select this polygon, hold shift, press on the next polygon, and again I will hold now control and hold shift to select these two rings, and I will detach them as a clone. Okay, and now with border selection I will shift and scale something like that, and then shift and drag down. Now I will select this loop, push it down slightly, and chamfer 0.1 centimeters to segments, and same thing here. Okay, and now we can select our cylinder, change radius to 1.5, height to 1, height segments 1, and sides 16, convert that to editable poly, select this polygon, hit inset, 0.25, okay, same thing here, inset, and now extrude this polygon by 0.5, and we can delete this polygon. Now with Swift loop, create one loop here and one here. Now select this ring, hit inset, inset them by 0.03, and inset them by polygon. Then hit extrude, extrude them out also by polygon and 0.1, apply and continue, and one more time, and now extrude them by 2 centimeters. And now I will pull up these polygons and hit extrude one more time and pull them up also. Okay, and one more extrude, but this time 0.1, and hit OK. Now select this edge, hold shift and select this one, not chamfer, connect 2 segments and slide them slightly. Now select this loop and this loop and this loop, hit chamfer, 0.1 with 3 segments, apply turbo smooth with 2 iterations, okay, and now apply turbo smooth here and here with 2 iterations, and push this thing in. Okay, now let's select our objects and group them together, sync, okay, and let's move that here. Okay, now when we have our sink, in next lesson we will model faucet.